we're going to start today for this beautiful yoga sculpt class on our backs. So when you're ready, come down, greet your mat, and just settle in, lengthen your body. Maybe you want to bring your knees out wide, get a little stretch, or you can just stay long. Letting yourself feel good, letting it feel natural, organic. Let it speak and call to you as you melt down. Couple cycles of breath. If you feel comfortable, let your eyes float closed too for a moment. It's always a nice beginning space here to settle in, to let go of where we've been or whatever we've been doing already in our day. Because sometimes the worst place you can be is in your own head. So it's important to get out of our head, get into our bodies, not let your idle mind spin out of control and create mountains out of molehills. Just taking a couple more rounds of breath. If you'd like to, you can rock your head gently side to side. Get a little bit of loving on stretch on the sides of your neck. Full breaths, belly presses out, body squeezes in with the exhale. Let's take one more full deep breath in, as deep as you can, filling up to your max capacity. And open mouth, part your lips, ha. Preparing to move on. Go ahead and draw your knees in your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, maybe some gentle side-to-side rocks across the sacrum and the shoulders. Let's kick our legs up to the sky. So flex your toes towards your hip creases. Heels stack over your hips. Reach your arms overhead with a breath in. On your exhale, just gently reach up towards your toes, hover your head, neck, and shoulders, and hold up here for a count of 4, 3, 2, release on 1. Keep your legs up the wall, but lengthen your arms overhead, full breath in. And as you exhale, reach up towards your toes and hold, flexing the toes down for 4. Legs stay active and engaged. 3, release in 2, arms overhead, and 1. One more breath in. Exhale, reach it up and hold, pause, active your legs. Tuck your chin so you can reach to the crown of your head and hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can release your feet to the ground. Maybe take them wide. Arms can go back overhead. Windshield wiper your feet side to side. Take a full belly pressing breath in. And open mouth, side out. Coming back to some stillness, take your arms overhead and take your toes, your heels back up to the wall. This time we're going to alternating touch one leg at a time. Start with your right leg, take a breath in. As you exhale, reach up, touch your right leg, let your left leg go long. And then we're going to switch it out. Lower down as you draw your left leg up. And then as you exhale, reach up for your left leg, right leg goes long. Take it to just a hover. And we're going to switch it out. Just go side to side. Breathe in as you lower down your torso. Breathe out as you lift. Always keeping the legs active and engaged. So flex toes the whole time. A slight tuck of your chin so your neck doesn't feel any extra pressure. Just 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. And this last one. And then knees to your chest. A little hug, a little rock side to side. Full belly breath in. Full belly breath out. Nice work. Grab behind your thighs. Rock and roll 3 or 4 times. Make your way up to tabletop. You can cross your ankles as you step your legs back. Bring your palms under your wrists. Or your palms are under your wrists. Bring them under your shoulders. And your knees under your hips. Cats and cows right from there is undulating through your spine. Match your breath to your movement. Inhale as you open your heart, stretch your core. And exhale as you press the earth away around your back. Maybe you tuck your toes as you inhale, cow pose, breathe. And untuck your toes as you exhale, cat pose, press your shins into the mat, stretch the back of your neck. And just a few more times like that. Let's just do one more full breath in. Full breath out. Tabletop pose when you're ready. Spread your fingers wide so you can distribute the weight across them. Tuck your toes, cover your knees. Hover knees, hold. I know we do these a lot. They're so good. This core is tight. We're activating core work right here. You can stay or tap one knee to your elbow or up above your elbow to your forearm and switch side to side. Trying to avoid rocking in the hips greatly. We're just bringing the knee up and tapping it back. Just 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. You need 1 more, then downward facing dog. Hips high, lengthen your stance, pedal it out. Find your full belly breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. Take 1 more breath like that. Full deep breath in, press your belly, open your side body. And exhale, sigh it out. Nice job. Inhale your right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, scorpion dog, hug your knee up, your heel towards your glute. And keep your left knee tracing forward. And from here, maybe you make some hip circles. Try to trace your knee to the side wall. Keep distributing weight equally across both of your palms. And now switching directions with your hip circles. So maybe you're going clockwise, go counterclockwise, and vice versa. Nice. 1 more breath in. Take your right leg up and back. And exhale, step to the wide edge of your mat to the outer right side of your pinky finger. You can keep your knee up or down. It's up to you. Just let your heart melt forward a little bit. Your hips melt forward. You can keep your back toes grounded, the heel high. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rooted in your right foot, step your left foot all the way forward. So you're in a wide kind of yogi squat right here. You can let your booty drop down. Bring your hands to your sternum, hands to heart, elbows into the thighs. And just start to press through your feet. We're going to bop the booty up and down a few times. So you want to keep your spine long. Slight tuck of your chin, side view. Start to feel the core activate as you squeeze and hug everything in. Really pressing through the feet, friends. Just 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Forward fold on 1, wide forward fold, breath in. Fold a little deeper, breath out. Woo. Step it back to high plank when you're ready. Toes under your heels, shoulders over your wrists. You can hold here. If you want a little more, shoulder taps, opposite palm to opposite shoulder. Tap side to side, tap, tap, tap. Keep that long line of energy from your heels all the way through the crown of your head and squeeze your inner thighs. You're going to light up your quads, activating your kneecaps here to help stabilize your hips. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, down dog, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog, pedaling it out. Take a big breath in. Open mouth, side out. Whew. Nice. Inhale your left leg to the sky. And exhale, scorpion your dog. Heel to glute, knee high, opening your hips. Then do your knee circles, 1 direction, 3 nice big generous circles. And after 3, you can switch directions, taking it to the opposite way, the opposite route. Just 1 more. And then your inhale, left leg to the sky. And exhale, step out wide, wide low lunge to the left pinky finger. Just hang out here, let your heart melt forward, hips down and forward. Rooted in your left foot, take a breath in. And on your exhale, step your right foot forward and wide to the outside of your pinky fingers. Bringing your hands to your heart. 2nd round, we've got our hip dips. Flop it up and down. You want to stay wide across your collarbones. Nice long spine, shoulders sucked into the back. Nice. Navel squeezing in and up along your spine. Last 4. Last 3. Give me 2 more. Last one, then forward fold over those wide legs. You can bring your toes forward. Full breath in. Melt a little bit deeper for your breath out. Now toe heel your feet into hips width distance apart. Find ragdoll. You can grab your elbow creases, take a bind overhead or behind your low back. Sway or find stillness. Release your neck muscles. Let your head hang heavy towards the ground. Full belly breath in. And release your palms to the earth, breath out. Bend your knees, round your spine, inhale slowly, round and rise to standing mountain. Keep your arms down by your side, chin into your chest until you get to the top. Shoulders up to your ears with the breath in. Squeeze and rinse down your back, breath out. Inhale, draw your shoulders up to your ears and forward this time, roll down. Woo, nice job. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up overhead, mountain. And interlace your fingers at the top for a steeple grip. Pinkies are together. Take that full breath in. And on your exhale, let's find a hot half moon, side bend over to that right. Now you can stay here, pressing your palms together, reaching with your heart open, or you can reach and release the hands, just a little bit more core work. On your inhale, come all the way back up, find your steeple grip if you release. And on your exhale, over to the left. And keep pressing your palms together, squeezing fists, or release and just reach to the side. Heart stays up, last breath in and out. Inhale up to the sky. And on your exhale, find a bind. You're gonna bring your palms down, roll your shoulders down your back, and release your fingers again. On your inhale, open your heart, draw your fists down, squeeze your quads, your glutes, and lift up from the low body. And on your exhale, keep your bind forward fold. Try to keep a long spine as you hinge through halfway lift. And then go all the way to the earth, release your neck. Maybe keep your bind and find some swaying here, pendulum swing. One more breath in. And on your exhale, release your hands to the earth. First halfway lift right here, a nice long spine. Tuck your chin a little bit, reach to the crown. Last breath in, high plank, breath out. Okay, high plank. So we had our shoulder taps, now let's tap our hips. Tap, tap, tap. Other side, so you're reaching across your low body, you tap your opposite hip. Tap and tap. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space, walk, hop, skip. Halfway lift, breathe in, and full breathe out. Inhale, mountain pose Tadasana with arms to the sky. Steeple grip if you want it. And exhale, hot half moon to the right. Maybe you just reach and release that grip. Inhale through center. And exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, find a bind behind your back, shoulders down. Breath in to lift and open your heart, a little back bend. And exhale, bounce, forward fold. Release your bind, halfway lift, nice long spine. And exhale, high plank. Moving through our first Chaturanga Dandasana. You can stay right here in high plank if you don't want to take your Chata. That's fine. Low plank, inhaling to up dog, heart opens. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold with your breath out. Nice, let's grab one heavy weight, friends. Whatever that heavy weight might mean to you. It can be a soup can, a bottle of wine, can actually be a weight. Go ahead and rise on up, bring that weight to your heart. Take your feet hips width distance apart. Your elbows can be down, that's fine. Really press that weight together at heart center, shoulders down your back. Take a breath in. We're just going to twist to the right, breath out. Keep your right hip forward. Through center, inhale. And to the left with your breath out, keeping your left hip forward. It's just going to go side to side now. You want to keep your hips stable to the front and avoid over twisting the spine. So you're just going to let your core dictate how far you twist with that weight. You can anchor through your feet, a soft bend in the knees. Engage your quads. Press your big toes down, feel your inner thighs light up. Press your pinky toes down, feel your outer thighs light up. Nice, so you're holding that weight up at your heart. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause through center. Now take that weight down by your thighs, shoulders down your back. Bend your knees a little bit so you're sitting in a little bit of a chair. Breath in. And as you exhale, press that weight up like a bicep curl. Take it down. Press it up. Breathe right here. And exhale, squeeze it up. Now, if you wanted, you could switch out and grab 2 weights instead. Or you could put this down, get lighter or heavier weights. But I want you to squeeze your belly in and up so you get that tight core. And then notice what your hamstrings are doing. If they're loose, activate them, squeeze your butt, press your feet down and fill them, engage. Make sure you're exhaling on the exertion as you lift. Nice job. We've got 4 more of these. Last 3. Just 2. And last 1. Now pause right here. We're going to press up, stand up, and exhale, lower down. Can you get a little bit lower like a squat? And exhale, press straight up. Weights come forward just a little bit and take it down nice and slow. Your elbows are bending forward as you lower rather than out to the sides. Make sure you grip your weight tight enough so that you're not dropping it down on yourself. You want to press through your feet, core tight, lift. Elbows come down and forward as you lower. And depending on what weight you have, you might be feeling this a little bit more. So you might have to give that extra exhale gusto press to get it up and then come down slow. Just 4 more. Last 3. 2 more. And this will be your last one. Press it up, come all the way back down to your squat. Hand to your heart, breath in. Forward fold, weight down, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale, no weights in your hand. And forward fold with your breath out. Inhale, chair Utkatasana, no weights. And exhale, hand to your heart. So make sure your feet are hip distance apart. We've got some squats right here. So just gonna pulse, take it low. Keep squeezing your core, your navel in, and your spine staying long. Getting the weight back into your heels. Trying to draw your shins back in space a little bit more. So we're gonna add on some side squats, starting to the right and center and left and center. Let's go in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we'll go to the left, right, center, and then center, and then to the left and center. Right step, center, left step, and center. So you're getting a nice wide squat, and then your regular through center squat, stepping it from side to side. So I need to really press through your feet and use that press off as you rise every time. Make sure you sit all the way down and back every time now. Nice. We've got 4 more. Last 3. We've got to do the full cycle here. 2. Now we've got 1 more. So going to the right and center and left, and pulse through center. Pulse. Reach your arms out. Arm work, shoulders in your back. We've got full range squats in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. Squeeze it up and press with your exhale. Whew. Man, squats, who knew? Now to add on your heel raises, press your toes into the ground, lift your heels, and squeeze your calves. 8 more. Nice, Karen. 7. Last 6. Use those arms. 5. 4. Last 3. Hold your squat low in 2. It's just a hold in 1. Hold it low, hold it low, hold it low. Hold. 15 seconds, hold. Woo! Almost there. Keep full belly breath breathing. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. Stand up in 4, shake it out in 3, and 2, and 1. Stand up. Woo! Shake it out. A little bit more work to stand up versus forward fold. All right, it's cardio time, so find your jump rope in place. Woo! And maybe you bump side to side. Whatever you need. Okay, Smurf jacks in 4, 3, 2, 1. Out, in, in. Woo! Now remember, you can always do one side at a time. You can go fast or slow. Exhale as you pull it together to the midline. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Football runners. Football runners. So fast on your feet. Heels are high the whole time. So on your toes. Yes. Travel your mat. You can step it wide and step it in. You can use those arms here too. Woo. Nice. So we have cross-country skiers coming up. We'll want to face the front of our mat and stand in the middle. We'll do those in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So it's opposite arm and leg. Switch, 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 switch. A little bend in the front knee. Try to keep the knee over the ankle. Step it back. If you want more, you can add a full lunge. Drop the back knee gently to a hover. Last 4, 3, 2. Football runners, round 2 in 1. Here you go. Pick it back up. Woo! Nice job. Prepping for those bluebird days on the mountain. It's coming into spring. Whew. All right, we've got our jumping jacks in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Up, up. Woo. You've got all the options. Take it or leave it. Whew. Just keep moving. Try to keep a smile across your face. Woo. Nice job, friends. 8, 7, 6 more to go, and 5, 4, last 3. High knees coming at you in 2 and 1. Let's go. High knees, pick them up. Woo! Now you could go really fast. You could go one at a time, but the goal is to keep moving. Don't forget to smile. Woo! It's spring break after this. Coming live. What are you doing for spring break? Yard work. Try to pick the knees up a little higher. Can you challenge yourself and go just a little bit faster? Keep moving wherever you're at. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Step it out wide in 2 and 1. Step it out wide. Elbows wide. It's a squat, twist, squat, twist, squat, twist. Use your exhale breath. Woo! Get your knee up a little higher. Nice work, friends. 4 more. And we've got side crunches in 3 and 2 and 1. Elbows are wide. Now you just go side to side. Tap, tap, tap. Woo. Nice job. So make sure you're not really twisting here. It's just a crunch and a crunch. Yeah. And use your core and your booty. Get your knee a little higher. 8, 7. Let's slow them down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet are wide. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Big breath in and out. 3 more full breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Last big breath in. Standing mountain after you exhale. Rise up to standing. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold, dive through center. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, chaturanga dandasana, high to low plank. Take it or leave it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Whew. Inhale, high plank, just shift forward. All right, round 3. You can start with just shoulder taps if you want. You can go to hip taps, or you can tap your opposite knee. Squeeze your opposite knee underneath you and tap, tap, tap. Keep your shoulder under your wrist. Use your core to lift your knee. Try to keep your hips level, parallel to the ground, stabilized. Core tight, a little round of the spine like cat. As you squeeze, keep your shoulders over your wrists. 8, 7, 6, 5. To your knees in 4, 3, 2. Drop your knees gently to the ground. 1. Woo! Nice. All right, grab some weights for some biceps. I like to say you're heavy. I'm grabbing 5s. Grab whatever works for you. 8s, 3s, 1s, no 8s, soup cans, whatever. Make sure your knees, shoulders, and hips are lined up. All right, bicep curls, elbows in, weights face out, breath in. Exhale, squeeze up to your shoulders, lower down. Exhale, lift and lower. Just gonna isolate the biceps right here. Squeeze the shoulders into your back and down. Make sure your thighs, your glutes are ignited, stable core. Heart is open, full belly breaths. Most importantly, bring that smile back to your face. Whew. We're not here forever, so feel confident in that. Last 8, last 7, and 6, 5 to go. Just 4, last 3, pull some low in 2, and 1. So to your thigh and 90, thigh and 90. It's that halfway point and the bottom half. Gentle grip on your weights. Exhale as you lift. Keep your heart open, shoulders back and down. 4 more. Top half in 3, and 2, and 1. Come all the way up and take it to that 90. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Weights come up to your shoulders. Here we go. Last 4, 3. Alternating wide arms in 2, and 1. Find your 45 degrees. Lift one side, lower the other. Alternate them. It's a tiny break for the lowering arm. Keep lifting that heart. Keep squeezing your belly in and up. Avoid rocking side to side. Be stable and strong through your center, your whole trunk. Last 8, 7, 6, 5. Find your W in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So your W right here. Now rotate your palms, stay face forward, front of the room. Squeeze up to cactus and take it down. Up and down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Now notice you can come all the way to your torso. Pump the brakes here. If you wanted to work a little harder, just come heart way down. Using that resistance. Know you can always switch out your weights. How are your legs doing? Are you engaged? Can you squeeze and fire up and solidify? Make everything solid and strong. 8 more. You can always do 1 at a time if that feels better in your body. We've got 5 more. 4. Last 3. Hands to heart in 2. And 1. Woo. Hands to your heart. Take a breath in. And exhale, put your weights down. Woo. Shake out your arms. Take that bind. Roll your shoulders down your back. Inhale. And find a little forward fold on your knees as you exhale. You can send your booty back. Stretch the arms just a little. Breath in. And exhale, release as you come back up with your spine. Woo. Come forward to your high plank. High plank. Nice. We're going to tap out our knees. Take your time here. You can tap them together or you can run them out 1 at a time. Make sure your shoulders stay over your wrist. You're actively pressing the earth away. Shoulders in between. The rhomboids, everything's puffed up like a balloon to the sky. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward folds, breath out. Grab your light weights. Inhale, chair. Weights to shoulders. Weights to sky. Nice. Now hinge forward. Bring your weights by your ribs. Roll your shoulders down your back. Your ribs, your hips. Pinkies are going to face up for a tricep kickbacks. Take a breath in. On your exhale, extend. Breathe. Extend. And breathe. So you pump the brakes as you come forward. And pinkies up in the back. Navel to spine. Pick it up a little. So weights in your heels. Root down through your feet. Engage your inner thighs. Squeeze your booty. Last 8, 7. Can you keep your elbows high? Last 5, pinkies up and back. 4 and 3. Weights face the back and 2. Palms face the back and 1. Cactus out to your elbows. Bend up. Press back. Up. Press back. Keeping that long spine here for 8. Fake cactus arms. 7. Pull them up and press them back. You've got it. Exhale. Just 4, 3, hands to heart in 2. Last 1, stand up, hands to heart, breath in. Break breath, breath out. Whew. Inhale, swing your left leg up. And exhale, find a figure 4. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Okay, we've got some hammer curls right here. Shoulders down your back. It's lift, lower, lift, and lower. Start to sit down and back a little more into your one leg chair. Flex your toes. Weight heads face up and down, palms face in at one another. Exhale here. Last 8 and 7. 6 to go. Amazing work. Last 5. That focal point will guide you. 3 to go. Last 2. Hands to heart in 1. Take your full deep breath in. One leg mountain. Exhale, crescent lunge. Gently, softly land your toes back. Check your front knees over your ankle, tracking forward. Then your back heel is nice and high. Nice. Reach your palms out, out, back, out, and back. Squeeze them back like cactus arms. You've got it. It's wide rows, but we're staying upright. Make sure your core is tight. Protect your spine. Left hip forward, right hip back. Hug your inner thighs. Reach forward, squeeze back. Keeping your forearms parallel to the ground. Last 4. Last 3, 2, hands to heart, and 1. Open up, warrior 2. Front knee forward, left leg back and long. Awesome, rotator cuffs, elbows hugging. Open up nice and wide. And inhale, one palm on top of the other. Exhale, squeeze and open it back up. And then switch your opposite palm on top. So the trick here is to maintain your legs in that warrior 2 shape. Track your knee forward. And then you've got a twist in your trunk. So find that twist, take a long spine, press your feet down, squeeze your shoulders down your back. 4 more. Last 3, 2, squeeze them back this time, pulse it back, small movements, pulse, 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 and pulse. 4, 3, 2, hands to heart, horse pose in 1. 10 and 2 o'clock with your toes, sit down. You got it. All right, we're gonna have pulses. So bring your weights to your heart to start, elbows wide, lift your heels, press up and down. Now, if you need to step it in or out a little bit more, adjust your stance so you can have this active press. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Make sure you're not leaning forward or back. Now you can add on hammer curl again right here. Down, up, down, up. You can always grab lighter, heavier weights, no weights at all. Keep your spine long. Press your toes down. Activate your calves. Try to squeeze them as you keep your heels high. And again, you can always make this yours, heels down if you want. Last 4, 3, 2, oblique twist, and 1, hands to heart, heels down. Make sure the elbows are wide. Twist to the right, center, to the left, and center. Exhale, twist, twist. So make sure your hips aren't twisting with you. They stay forward. Headlights, lighting the track in front of you. You're looking side to side. Your core dictates how far your waist and your arms go. The weights don't dictate your twist. Your core does. Make sure your elbows stay wide. Hands stay at heart. Weights stay at heart. Last 4. Both sides here, friends. Can you sit deeper? Last 3. Just 2. And 1 more, full range. Full range, hands to heart. Open back up, warrior 2. Breathe in, your front arms straight up to the sky. And exhale, chaturanga dandasana, weights to shoulders. Find your low lunge, weights down, step it back. High to low plank, or you can hold your high plank, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, take a big breath in. Big breath out. Nice, on your inhale, come down to your knees. Swivel so you can bring your booty to the ground. Now it's comfortable for you, take one heavy weight in between your heels. So you grab it with your feet, and we're gonna lower down to our backs. And you can always take a light weight if you prefer. Grab whatever weight you want. Make sure you hug it in. So it's gonna take the feet up about 45 degrees. And keep the knees above your hips, bend your toes to the ground. So you can tap the weight down and then lift it back up about 45. You wanna be really careful here that you do not drop your weight on yourself. If you feel like that is a danger for you, then just put the weight down and do it without the weight. You could also squeeze a block in between your heels here if that was better. You use your exhale as you extend your legs. We want to keep the low back on the ground, your shoulders in the ground. Brace yourself with your hands, press your forearms into the ground. Now, if you want a little more, you can have straighter legs. Extend to the point that your back stays grounded and then lift. So you're lengthening or tapping and lifting it back up. We've just got 4 more. Testing the waters. Last 3. This is your core work. Lengthen and lift. 2 more. Give me just 1 more. And then you can gently, gently, gently bend your knees. Gently take that weight to the ground. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe rock side to side. Draw your knees out wide. Shimmy side to side, whatever you need. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, friends. Take your legs back up to the wall. Reach your arms overhead. We're going to alternate side to side. Right arm to left ankle. Left arm to right ankle. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, reach your right arm up. Tap your left ankle. Lengthen your right leg to a hover. And then lower it back down. Switch sides. Tap, down, tap, down. Now, if you'd rather, you can take your opposite hand behind your head if you need a little extra support to protect your neck. Slight tuck of your chin. Hips stay grounded. Legs stay active. Tapping side to side. Flexed toes. Get a nice deep hover with the long leg. 8 to go. 7, 6, 5. Try to hover your shoulders. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Knees to chest, knees to chest. Take a breath in, breath out. Find some basic gym crunches. Plant the soles of your feet, hips width distance apart. Hug your heels in close to your hips, elbows wide. Nice deep breath in right here. And on your exhale, lift your head, neck, shoulders up. Inhale, lower, and lift. Down, exhale, up. So I want to keep your elbows wide. Keep your low back in the ground. Tailbone to the earth. Look up past your thighs. Press. Squeeze it up. Find a nice rounded banana shape here as you lift up. All the way through the crown. Lengthen your spine. We've got 8. Exhale, lift. Last 6. Can you keep your elbows a little wider for 5, 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. Take your arms overhead, lengthen your legs. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more full breath in. And out. Woo. Nice. Plant your feet hips width distance apart. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. Bring your right arm long by your side, your left elbow out wide. Your hand can rest heavy on your left hand. Flex your right toes. Breath in. And as you exhale, lift and twist elbow to thigh. Inhale, unwind, center. Exhale, lift, twist. Inhale, center. Lift and squeeze with that twist. Breathe as you lengthen it back to the ground. Try to lift your shoulders a little higher. Can you reach your knee with your elbow? 4 more. I say shush that breath out. 3, 2, 1 more. Release. Lengthen your arms, lengthen your legs. Breath in. Breath out. Plant your feet hips width, supine, figure 4, left ankle over right thigh. Left arm long by your side, brace yourself, spread your fingers wide. Right elbow out wide, take your breath in. Exhale, lift and twist, elbow to opposite thigh or knee. Lower, lift, breathe, and squeeze. Keep flexing your toes. Shh. Shush that breath out. Shush. You got it. 8. And breathe. 7. Last 6. Amazing work. Just 5. Last 4. Can you lift your shoulders a little higher? 3. Tap your elbow. 2. Last one. Best one. Shh. And lengthen your whole body long. Big breath in. Big breath out. On your inhale, hug your knees to your chest. Start to rock and roll a few times. Cross your ankles. Make your way to Sphinx pose. So legs long behind you. Lower to your forearms. Stretch your core in front of you. Untucked toes. Let's take a moment here. Spread your fingers wide. Actively press your palms down. Draw your elbows back energetically, peeling your heart forward. You can look over your shoulders one at a time. Take your time and think a few deep belly breaths. Got one more cycle of breath. Press the earth down so your shoulders have space between your ears. Last breath in. And out. You can lower down to your mat. Make your way to high plank. Make your way to downward facing dog. Couple rounds of breath, pedal it out, fill your body. On your next inhale, soften your knees, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold to release, grab your light weights. Inhale, chair, weights to shoulders, weights to sky, sit deep. Bring your hands to your heart. Rise up, one leg mountain, right knee lifts. And exhale, find your figure 4. Cross your ankle over your thigh. This time we've got some goalpost chest presses, elbows wide, and then squeeze. Open, close, breathe, and squeeze. Exhale. Exhale. So I want you to sit back and down a little deeper in your chair. Flex your toes. Try to stabilize your body. Press your foot into the ground. Just open and close. Draw your navel to your spine so your low back is supported. Feel how strong your side bodies are. Last 4. Open. Last 3. Breathe. Just 2. Last 1. Squeeze. Hands to heart. Stand up. One leg mountain. Breath in. Step it back. Crescent lunge. Breath out. All right, friends, shoulders down, your back hinged forward. Tricep kickbacks, elbows high behind you. Breath in. On your exhale, it's press, breathe, press, and breathe. Exhale, pinkies high. Can you fly your torso a little bit more forward? A little bit more of that hover. Back heel high, feel your back calf. Press your left foot down. You pump the brakes as you lower. And then you really speed it up as you press it back. Feel that gas, that exhale. Last 8, 7. Get a little higher with your pinkies. Just 5. Last 4. And 3. Your palms face the back wall in 2. And 1. Find those cactus arms. You're going to lift to shoulder height. Press it all the way back. Lift, press, breathe. Exhale. You've got it. Keep your navel tight. Keep your belly strong and active. Squeeze everything in. Corset your ribs. Last 8. Long spine. 7. Slight tuck of your chin. Just 6. Full breaths. 5. Maybe bring that smile back. 4. Because we're almost done. Last 3. You got it, friends. Just 2. Give me one more. Boom. Hands to heart. Breathe in. Warrior 2, breathe out as you pivot. Nice. All right, let's do rotator cuffs round 2. We all need these, a little more of that in your life. Inhales, you pull it in. Exhales, you squeeze it back. And you are squeezing your back. Alternating, one palm on top of the other. Anchor through your feet.
Get a nice long spine with that gentle twist of the trunk. You got it. 4 to go. Last 3, 2, hands to heart, pin 1, bring it in, find your horse. Now we're gonna pulse the heels up one more time if you'd like. So step your feet in to where it's comfortable to lift your heels and then find your pulse. Weights together at your heart. You can put the weights down if you wanted, that's fine too, elbows wide. Straight spine, so you're not leaning forward, you're not leaning back. Activate your body, your whole legs, your butt, really press down, squeeze up. Eight to go. Last 7, 6, 5 more. You're amazing. 4, 3, 2, heels down, and 1, heels down. Let your weights hang, shoulders down your back. We're gonna lift, lower, lift, lower. It's a bit of a plie squat with the front row. Can you lower it down deep, squeeze and press it up? Kind of like you're pulling an awkward lawnmower. Make sure your navel is hugging in and up to your spine. Spine is long. Elbows go slightly out wide. Feel that lift in your chest and in that front of your shoulders, your deltoids. Last 8, 7, 5 more. Last 4, 3 to go. 2 left. Last 1, sit low, pull it all the way up and hands to your heart. Warrior 2, left toes forward. Breathe in as you reach your front arm to the sky. And exhale, weights to shoulders, pivot forward, chaturanga dandasana. Your very last one. Very last one of this class today. Inhale, your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job, friends. Inhale, come forward to your high plank. We've got 1 slow round of mountain climbers. Take your time, knee to chest. You can take them slow. Shoulders stay over your wrists, press the earth away. Slight tuck of your chin. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, knees down, and 2, and 1. Bring your knees down. Woo! Take your knees wide, stretch out into a child's pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 1 more inhale, full exhale. Inhale, rise back up and come to your sit bones. Stretch our body. And take a wide leg forward fold. 2 legs as wide as is comfortable. Flex your toes up and back and keep your legs active into the sky. Now you can stay right here. If you want to fold, we can add that on. So breathe in, get long. And as you exhale, you can start to fold forward with your arms and maybe start to rock it forward, coming down. Keeping the feet active, option around the chin into the chest. Deep breaths, full breaths. Couple rounds of breath right here. Couple rounds of breath to pull in some self-love. Some gratitude for the health of your body, your mind, the dedication that you put for yourself to show up in all the ways that you do. Staying active in your feet and legs. Take 1 more breath in, get long in your spine. So 1 more breath out to fold just a little bit deeper. Use your next inhale to rise back up, long spine. Gently draw your legs together. We're gonna find some fire log pose shapes. So start with your right leg underneath, parallel your shin to that short or long edge of your mat, and then take your opposite leg on top. And flex your toes, try to let your ankle bone hang off of the meaty part of your thigh. So long as your toes stay flexed and your sit bones stay grounded, you can stay here. You can take a bind with your arms behind you if you want. Maybe you start to fold just a little bit. Shoulders stay out of your ears. Sit bones stay grounded. Can always release that bind at any point that it doesn't feel good. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, releasing any bind. Inhale, rising back up from any folding, any rounding. Switch out the legs. This time your left leg is underneath and your right leg is on top. Again, ankle bone hanging off the meaty part of your thigh if that's accessible for you. Keep your toes flexed, parallel your shins to the front of your mat. Sit bones grounded. Option for a bind or not. Breath in. And as you exhale, option to fold so long as your sit bones stay grounded. And you can lift that bind overhead momentarily, just getting a stretch in the arms, the shoulders, the neck, and then releasing it when you're ready to just melt into your shape. Active, engaged legs, toes stay flexed. A few more rounds of breath. Last breath in. And out. And as you inhale, gently squirt yourself back upright. Extend your legs long in front of you. And slowly lower to your back. Come all the way down to your mat and hug your knees into your chest. Happy baby's here for you. Grab your feet, maybe just one at a time, whatever you want to do. Start to rock side to side gently. Stretching or maintaining that static hold. Shoulders begin to drip to the mat. Maybe you crack a little half smile. Make sure your collarbones can widen. And hug your knees both into your chest, to your arms out wide, and release your knees to the left side of your mat. Look up or to your right. Keep your right shoulder grounded. A few deep breaths right here. And on your next inhale, draw your knees back to your chest. And then release your knees to the right side of your mat. Keep your left shoulder grounded. Chin off of chest. A couple deep breaths, just like that right here. And on your next inhale, draw your knees to your chest and give yourself a nice tight hug. Hug yourself for everything that's positive in the world and forgive yourself for everything that's not so much. Release to your Shavasana when you are ready. Shoulders down your back, lengthening your neck. Take up as much space as you need. Widen your legs, your arms, palms to the sky. Turn into your deep breath. Try to find some stillness. I'll move you on in 1 minute. Knowing you have the abilities, the power, the control, the self-intuition to stay right where you are. There's no need to move, to change. Pull in a deeper breath. And if you feel ready to move on with your day, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll out your wrists, start to roll out your ankles, point your toes, flex your feet, maybe take a big good morning stretch. And if you're ready to move on, start to draw your knees into your chest, maybe another squeeze.
And then gently lolling your knees off to your favorite side and pausing there just momentarily. Maybe your bicep transitions into a sweet pillow. And as you are ready, supporting yourself to that comfortable seat, let your eyes stay heavy. Sit up nice and tall. Deep breaths. Chin can bow to your chest. Maybe your hands sweep all the way up overhead. Breath in. Bring your hands to your third eye center. So much light, so much love, so much intuition, knowledge, so much to share. Gently let your palms drop down to your lips. Say one little whisper of self-love. Gently release your thumbs down to your heart. And from my heart to yours, namaste.